Hi there, Ellwood City sports fans alongside New Brighton Lions fans. Tonight we bring you live coverage of tonight's section play of boys basketball at the high school level here in Ellwood City, Pennsylvania, Lincoln High School Big Gym. My name is Brad Windhorst alongside Dakota Marshall, as Thad Surgeon will be joining us eventually for the varsity matchup that is slated at 7:30 tonight. But before then, we do have a game, and that is the JV. Junior varsity matchup here. Ellwood City coming in doing some really good things in a great matchup that they had last game out. They did lose. It was a tight one and a close one the last time out, but the Wolverines have been looking pretty darn good at this JV level. Dakota, how are you doing tonight-wise?
I am doing good. How are you, Brad?
Oh, hanging in there. A beautiful day, like we were talking about, Dakota. You work at the Pittsburgh Sports Complex. I mean, we've got 46 degrees.
Race complex.
Race complex. Yes, yeah. We've got 46 degrees outside, but I tell you what, though, it's a beautiful day, and we still hope people decide to come indoors for tonight's game.
Yeah, let's do rosters real quick, Brad.
Yep. Tonight is Teacher Appreciation Night, so stay with us, folks. Between games, we will be talking about that and having that introduction as well, as Teacher Appreciation Night is tonight. Let's go to the starting lineups for the New Brighton Lions, the visiting Lions in their kind of like mustard-colored jerseys. It's number 13, Cameron Kaiser. Number 12, Joey Kennedy. Number 4, Carter Jackson. Number 34, Khalil Castaneda. Number 21, Dylan Pushak. And
that's your starters.
There's your starters. Yes, there is. We do have a little bit of a makeshift roster. It's the official roster, but all the numbers are incorrect, so we're going to fly with it as best as we can.
And for the Wolverines, we have number 4, Tyler Smiley. Number 10, Nate Kennedy. 11, Matt Flumer. 22, Jackson Kerr. And 15, Caleb Cervic.
So New Brighton won the tip-off. They'll start tonight's action on offense here. Again, folks, Ellwood City in their home white and blue, and New Brighton Lions in the mustard and red jerseys from New Brighton. 7-minute quarters at the GV level. We are about 20 seconds or so in on this one. Drive and kick out here to the big guy, number 34. That's Khalil Castaneda. Shot from the runner is good by number 13, I believe.
Yes.
That was Cameron Kaiser using the bank, and it's good. An early 2-0 lead for the New Brighton Lions.
So Cervic bringing the ball across the timeline for the Wolverines.
Caleb Cervic looking for a little bit of a cut there. Back out to the point. Left open for three is Nate Kennedy. He drains it
and
for
it's
three.
Good.
Number 10, Nate Kennedy, the sophomore guard. Just gives the screen for Cervic and then shoots the three-pointer. Oh, reach-in foul going to be called.
So push technically, I think.
Yep.
Based on what he was saying. So that's going to be on Flumer. His first, team's first.
Yep. So Flumer, our featured individual for the JV team tonight on our scoring systems. You can check us out on Facebook and Twitter and so forth. Ball inbounded for New Brighton. Back to the point. The number 13, Kaiser, and it's going to be another strip here, taken there by Jackson Kerr. Double deuces. He puts up, and he is fouled. So, Dakota, this didn't take long. This game got physical real fast.
Yeah, so that foul is going to be on, I'm going to say 13. I was wrong. So on number 13, his first, team's first, as Jackson Kerr goes to the line, 4-2.
First free throw attempt. Line drive a little too hard. Off the back rim, no good. That foul is Cameron Kaiser, number 13, a freshman for New Brighton. Second free throw attempt is up. This time rims in. It's good. It's now 4-2 Ellwood City. And quickly, Wolverines midcourt, half-court trap gets out of it quickly. Pass up to the big guy. He shot is no good. Rebound no good. Taken there by Flumer. And we're going to get I thought a tie-up, but it's going to be a foul.
Foul on number 12 is going to be, I believe. So that'll be his first. Team's second already.
So fouls on number 12 and number 13. Like you said, Dakota, two quick fouls. And something that we haven't seen for a long time was a bunch of fouls at the JV level. But here, two fouls already in the early going.
Caleb Cervic now with the ball, gets it out to Nate Kennedy.
Back to Cervic, looking to drive, gets into a little bit of traffic, back out. This time, Tyler Smiley for three. It's in and out, tipped around, taken by the smallest guy on the court, 5'7" Cervic for three. It's good.
And it's good by Cervic.
For three.
Makes the score now 7-2 in favor of the Wolverines.
And that full
I
court
see
pressure.
body flying all over the place, Brad.
Yeah. Shot is up, no good. Backside rebound going to be tipped out of bounds, I believe, off New Brighton.
Yes, so it's going to be Ellwood City ball now. Inbounding. Get
There
back
comes
over there.
So one thing that we noticed it could in the past couple of games, the three-point line has been a live and die situation for this JV team, and why not? They have been shooting lights out over the 45% mark, and just like that, we said, well, let's go small ball underneath the hoop. Nate Kennedy. Yeah. Good look there by Cervic and company.
Stripped by Kennedy, taken by Kerr, back to Kennedy.
Puts up shots, no good. It's going to be taken in an outlet here, and it's back and forth action, kind of a double team pass taken by Flumer. One-on-one action, Jackson Kerr, his shot is blocked. Rebound will go to Kaiser, and now full court pressure by the Wolverines. Woo!
Richie Capella right in the middle of the boys.
And I think we're going to get
a travel there for the New Brighton Lions.
All 3 minutes of this one so far, and whew, a lot of words have been said by the announcers. I wonder who they are. Wow.
Jackson Kerr now to inbound for the Wolverines, gets it into Cervic.
And we said that was another feature for this JV team. When they make a shot, it is full court pressure. Cervic, the layup, no good. Nice rebound, kick out for three. It's bending in and out and around twice. Flumer doing some damage here, but rebound goes to New Brighton. Now they've got a 2-on-3. They put it up, and it rolls in for two. So nice running drive there by number 21, and that is, if I can find the number, that's Dylan Pushak for two.
So one thing I'm noticing, Brad, the inbound's kind of falling apart as far as someone, so calling a travel on Tyler Smiley there. But for Wolverines, as far as someone getting there to inbound, not necessarily the inbound play, but someone getting there to inbound. Everyone seems to want to go to the other side of the court today.
Full court pressure once again. New Brighton gets the ball in play, tipped around. Still taken by New Brighton. Gets it back, passing her low to the big guy. Shot's no good. Rebound's going to be taken there by Jackson Kerr. Outlets here. He's got an opportunity for a one-on-one, and I think a reach-in foul is not going to be called, but a block does occur.
And it's tipped out of bounds as we have wholesale changes as number 23, Keithan Jones, 32, Cuevas, and 21, Hendrickson come in for the Wolverines. Kennedy to inbound.
Left open
gets
is
it into
Cuevas. We'll reset here to the point. Hendrickson gets a drive off of it. Reset once again a little bit. Good defense so far by New Brighton on this possession. Pass out, and there's the defensive breakdown for three. Line drive in and out. That's the third one. That's halfway down by the Wolverines. Rebound goes to New Brighton. Taken there and then stolen by Cuevas, staying inbounds. Cuevas all the way to the hoop. He'll put it up. It's no good. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay
with the Wolverines.
With Ellwood City. And there's the fifth change.
Number 31, Dante Pierce now coming in for the Wolverines as Flumer will take a seat. And 23 and 1 come in for the Lions.
Yep, so Logan Blake and number 23, Matthew Derrick will be coming in.
Yep.
Inbounding are the Wolverines. Looking to get it in. They've got
Kennedy's
5 seconds.
got to get it in. He does to Keithan Jones.
In the corner here, Keithan Jones will drive. Got a shot layup. It's no good. Good rebound by Dante Pierce into a double team. And it rolls out of bounds, and I think it's going to go off Pierce.
Yes.
It'll be New Brighton ball.
As Jackson Kerr comes back in for Pierce. Lions got inbound. Okay, so apparently it's not just Ellwood.
I would say the JV team for the Wolverines, one of the more deep teams we've seen for JV in Ellwood City history in a long time. They've got 8 or 9 players they can use on the daily level.
So tipped out of bounds, going to stay Lions ball.
They'll be inbounding from the bench side there for the Wolverines. Inbounding is New Brighton. 2:24 mark here. First quarter. Double team, out of the double team, down low, left wide open, but goes through the wickets, taken there, stolen by Cuevas. He looks up to Hendrickson. Hendrickson for three, line drive, it's good! And the three-pointers continue to fall. The third one for Ellwood City.
Foul on Kerr. That's going to be his first, team second. And Dante Pierce will come back in for Jackson.
Yep, just getting everybody a little bit of rotation here.
And coming in is number 20, 34, and 21. Yes.
So number 20, Dayton Schofield. 21, Dylan Pushak coming back in. 34 as well. That's Khalil Castaneda. I think number 35 also checked in. Christopher Rossman.
Yep, I missed him.
Wow.
Stolen or tipped there by Kennedy. Nice block. So ball goes out of bounds. We'll stay with the Lions.
First quarter action, 12-4 lead for Ellwood City. 3 3-pointers so far in this one. Good trap in the corner here. It's going to be passed out of it. Stolen by Cuevas. He splits the two defenders, and now it's going to be taken there by Rossman. He's going to look to outlet, and he does. Quick pass up through the wickets here, and it actually works, but blocked by Hendrickson!
So ball's going to be tipped out of bounds. Stay with the Lions, though. But a nice block by Hendrickson.
Hendrickson says return to sender. My goodness. Wow, write that one down.
Here's the inbound by number 20.
Got to get it in, and they do. Up at the point, number 13 in the corner, now down low. Good drive, got to finish, and he traveled.
Yep.
I like the play. It's a right location. You just got to finish, bud, when you get there.
So now Cuevas to inbound and gets it into Kennedy.
Wolverines up here, 12-4. Shot for three from Jones. It's good for three. Keithan Jones gets in on the action, and now 4 3-pointers by the Wolverines. Wow. And we're going to get,
a pushing foul
Yep.
on Hendrickson. That's going to be his first. Team's third now as number 1 comes back in for the Lions.
Number 1 being Logan Blake. Some quick shooting here so far by Ellwood City. It's got them out front. Now 15-4. Double team pass out of it.
We're also seeing very active hands with the JV team this year.
Yep, bank is open for three. Is number 20, Carter Jackson. And he gets in on the action, a bucket that the New Brighton Lions desperately needed. It's now 15-7. Hendrickson in the corner, back out to Jones at the point. All the way around the horn for three is Kennedy. It's good. For three, number 10, Nate Kennedy. He's got 8. Double team again. Got to get out of it, and they do, but maybe that 10 seconds.
Steals it.
Oh, what a pass by Hendrickson.
Keithan Jones, but the shot is no good. Rebound New Brighton.
New Brighton outletting here, looking to run with it, and they do. Off the a little bit of reach-ins in here and taken by Cuevas. He stayed with it. Passes up to Keithan Jones. This is going to be up, and it's good. 2-pointer by Keithan Jones. It's now 20-7.
With just under 20 seconds remaining in this first quarter.
An active first quarter here by this JV team. I love it. Drive all the way down the lane into a double team. Passes out for three. It's looking good. A little hard off the rim. Backside rebound. Good rebound by 21. Pushneck. Up to the point.
And time has expired in the first quarter.
Wow, that caught me off guard as well. So a very active first quarter. Ellwood City leads the Lions 20-7. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 3-pointers. Check that. 5 3-pointers. 5 threes. Let's mark that down. 5 threes by this JV team in this first quarter. We'll take a timeout. It's 20-7. Ellwood City early in the JV matchup. All right, folks, welcome back here. Second quarter about ready to begin. It'll be Ellwood City ball as they inbound here. Great first quarter, 5 3-pointers by the Wolverines to give them the 20-7 lead. And they're looking to add to it. Cuevas for 3, line drive. It's good. Oh, my. 6 3-pointers. Cuevas for 3. He gets in on the scoring action. It's 23-7.
That was just 14 seconds off of.
We're going to get a foul, I believe.
So that's going to be on Kerr, or I don't know if he said 22 or 32. 32. So that's going to be on Cuevas now. His first, team's first of the quarter, and the Lions get it inbounded.
Almost
but
going in.
Kerr strips it,
yep.
And it's going to be
go back to New Brighton.
Out of bounds.
This act of hands by Ellwood City is so darn good. It's crazy. And you know what? They can do this because, like I said, Dakota, you've got 4 players on that bench that can come right in, and there's no loss. They've got 9 players.
Number 13 just checked in for the Lions.
And it's, I believe, Cameron Kazner once again. He was running the point for the most of the first quarter. Pass over here to number 12. Shots up and good. He made no good. Made contact, unfortunately. No fouls on that possession, but it will stay with New Brighton, though. So it'll be inbounded on the close side. Inbounding will be number 21, Dylan Pushak. Number 12, Jackson Zahn, is one of the new individuals for New Brighton. Look down low here to the big guy. Turnaround shot. This time bounces around, no good. Backside rebound is up, no good. Flumer gets the rebound. He's going to hold on to it, and he gets out of it. Jackson Kerr with the ball now. He's looking to outlet. He'll just run a little bit into the corner. The referee helped him out a little bit, but no shot. Pass down low. Stolen there quickly by number 21. That's Pushak. He'll look to drive. Good pass over. Good recovery by Flumer. He went the full 94. Pop and shot is good by number 4, and that is Carter Jackson. He's got 5 now for New Brighton. Bring up the ball is Cervic. Back over to Kerr, around the horn, back over to Caleb. He's got a drive, and the shot is good. Nice shot there by Caleb Cervic, going right to the hole. Folks, if you're going to put your head down, go to hole, go clean, and go right to the rim, and he did. 2-on-1 opportunity. New Brighton, the first time tonight, Dakota, that we saw them break that press real fast. This time, shot's no good. Rebound goes to Kerr. It'll dribble through all the wickets here. Shot, back up, no good.
Flumer with the block.
Yep, holding on to it.
And a jump ball favoring New Brighton.
It's good looks by Ellwood City on offense. Even when they don't get the first shot to fall, the rebound is there.
So number 23 checked in on both sides. So Keithan Jones for Ellwood and
Matthew Derrick. Inbounding is New Brighton. Quick inbound. Tipped out of bounds by Kerr. Active hands once again. Looking pretty darn good. New Brighton inbounding again. They do get it in. This time gets past Jackson Kerr. Pass over to Pushak. All the way to the corner. It's going to be tipped out of bounds. It's going to go and hit right behind Mr. Bill Baker.
And in favor of the Wolverines that time.
Yeah. We'll give credit to Baker for the steal. Teacher Appreciation Night. Ball inbounded here. 4:50 remaining second quarter. First half, 25-9 in favor of Ellwood City. Backdoor cut by Kerr. Layup is up, no good. Nice move. No fouls being called in this one. Whew.
I think, yeah, Keithan Jones gets the ball off to Cervic.
Yep. Cervic with the ball here. Back over to Jones. We'll reset with Smiley at the point. Jones driving, kick out for 3. No good. Backside rebound taken there by number 22, I believe, and that's Dash Graham. Unfortunately, the pass goes out of bounds. It's going to go back to New Brighton or Ellwood.
Wolverines.
and
Nate Kennedy checks in for Jackson Kerr. I'm thinking Kennedy got hit in the mouth or something.
Yeah.
He's checking his mouth and he's over at the trainer.
I have a feeling he may have bit his lip or something like that. It's got a little bit of blood. Cervic. Layup no good. Rebounded there this time by number 23. Passes out. It's going to be tipped out of bounds, but it'll stay with New Brighton.
Yeah. And number 34 checks in for New Brighton.
It's number 21, Dylan Pushak, will check out for a little bit. Inbounding will be number 12, and that's Joey Kennedy. Full court pressure once again. Double team trap almost taken there. Kennedy does get it back. Officially over the timeline. Nice spinorama move. Woo, wow. Possible foul there, not called, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be a block.
And that one's going to be a foul.
Yes. So thinking that may have
going
been
to the line for 2, I think.
They're going to say it was in the act of shooting as well. So the foul is going to be on Tyler Smiley. That's his first, team second, but it was in the act of shooting.
And Ellwood faithful not so happy with that call. First shot
Free throw is good. Well, I don't blame them. When you push over somebody, usually that is a foul in basketball. Football's one thing, not basketball. Second free throw is no good. Rebound
Flumer
there.
with the rebound.
Yep.
And it gets pushed out of bounds, so it's going to be Ellwood ball.
So a couple
as
substitutions
Dante
again.
Pierce and Braden Hendrickson come in.
Yep. So a little breather there for Cervic and Flumer. Both those individuals doing really good, darn good job here so far. It's 25-10 in favor of Ellwood City. 3:35 remaining. Drive kick out there to Smiley for 3. A little too hard. Backside rebound will be taken there by Hendrickson. He'll look to pass out of it, and he does. The back up to the point to Kennedy. Kennedy into the corner to Smiley. Double team here by the New Brighton Lions. He gets out of it. Layup in and out. Halfway down again. Rebound there taken by New Brighton Lions. Derek. Kick over there to Derek. He'll look to drive. He does, but he's going to fall on the ball, and I think we're going to get our first tie-up.
Second. This one favoring the Wolverines. First one favored New Brighton down here.
So Ellwood City will get the ball back here.
As Hendrickson inbounds. And I think we had a substitution for New Brighton. I didn't catch you, though.
Yep. Nate Kennedy looking to drive. Men into a double team. This time
And
we're going to
he
get
is
a foul.
fouled.
There we go.
So pushing foul on the Lions. That's going to be their first of the quarter on number 34. His first as well.
So that's the first on Castaneda. Castaneda. My apologies.
Kennedy to inbound for the Wolverines. Gets it into Hendrickson. Out to Smiley.
Around the horn, off to Jones. Jones back over to Smiley. Unfortunately tipped forward and stolen there by New Brighton. Behind the back dribble. Going to be taken right off the hands by Kennedy. Now he's going to have to get some help. In fact, Lions will back off. Kennedy with the ball. Pass over to Smiley. He's looking to shoot. He does. Line drive is no good. Rebounded underneath by the Lions. Getting out of it. Oh, they're going to call
travel.
it. Yep. I tell you what, Dakota, it's kind of a tale of two quarters. We went from making a lot of threes to now a lot of sloppy play by both teams.
Cuevas checked in for Smiley for the Wolverines.
So Ellwood City will inbound off after the turnover. If there is one thing that has been consistent, active hands and turnovers forced by Ellwood City.
Hendrickson gets it into Kennedy.
2:24 remaining. Hand off there to Hendrickson. He'll look to drive off of that. Over to Jones. Jones now drives to the hoop. Bank is no good. Rebounded there by number 4, Jackson. Quick outlets here. New Brighton has an opportunity for an easy 2, and they're going to call a foul. Is in the act of shooting is not.
So they're going to say an and one.
I don't believe so. I think they're going to say he was down on the ground. Okay, so yeah. So they're going to call that foul on the floor, so no shot, no points.
So that was on number 21.
I think it's Hendrickson's number.
Yeah,
his
Hendrickson.
second. Yep.
His second. Team's third.
New Brighton quickly inbounding off here quickly to Castaneda. Looking to pass out of it. Stripped there and taken there by Kennedy right into his hands. Kennedy looks to pass up to Jones. Left wide open. His shot is no good. Oh, good opportunity by Ellwood City, and they're going to get a reach-in foul, I think, on Pierce.
I think you're right. So I thought almost a timeout, but I don't know what happened there. No foul, actually.
Not really sure.
Travel. So they're letting play a little bit,
Yeah.
but then the travel.
And our fouls aren't lining up here. They have 4 and 1. I have 3 and 2, but one of us is wrong. I don't think
that last one they gave to 31, which is
Dante Pierce, but they gave it to the wrong side. I believe it should be 3 and 2.
No, because we were at 3. So if it's Dante.
Ooh, they're going to call over and back on that timeline. Yep, the foot cross. So that will officially be a turnover here by Ellwood City. So the ball will go back to New Brighton, who's looking for something. Both teams, in fact, 5-3 the second quarter. That's it so far.
Number 1 checked in for the Lions.
Double team coming, and they do. Stripped there by Cervic. Back to Cervic again. It's up, and it's good. Nice assist by Nate Kennedy off to Cervic for 2. Cervic now with 7. Double team trap once again. Now up through the middle off the foot. Taken by Hendrickson off to Kennedy. He was looking to pass out of it. He should have just shot it. Ball tipped out of bounds. I think it's going to
stay with the Wolverines.
With Ellwood City.
So Cervic to inbound now for the Wolverines. Got to get it in.
And he does. Kennedy. It's good. Nice pass by Cervic to Nate Kennedy. Nate Kennedy
travel.
Now with 10 points.
Turnover now for the turnover to the Wolverines.
So
that's what I thought.
Yep, so go back to Ellwood City here with 1:16 remaining. They've got pretty commanding lead, looking to add to it. Cuevas looking to drive off the fake. It's up, short, rebound goes to Pierce. He's in a little bit of a tough situation and turnover there to New Brighton. Looking to drive. Shot is going to be technically partially blocked there by Hendrickson. Second shot is going to be rebounded. I think we're going to get another jump ball.
Yep, so that's jump ball number 3, this time in favor of the Lions.
Lions looking to get back into this one. It's now 29-10 in favor of Ellwood City. Here's the inbound.
Gotta get it in.
Gotta get it in. They do, just barely in time. Woo, almost out of bounds as well. Cross-court pass, taken there by Rossman. He'll look to get out of there, and he does. Back to the point, number 13. And that's Kazzer. Stripped there by Nate Kennedy, looking to go all the way to the hoop. He puts up, and he's blocked from behind. Taken there by number 20. That's Dayton Schofield. Into the corner. He holds on to it. Tipped around, now taken by Dante Pierce. Passes up. It's going to go into the hands of Kennedy. He wisely backs out. Henderson for 3. Short. Rebound goes to New Brighton. See the... Oh, taken there by Hendrickson. Are they going to call a foul? It's going to be a foul on Hendrickson, or?
Yes, they called it on Hendrickson.
Yep. So that'll be, I believe, his 3rd now.
Yes, his 3rd, team's 5th.
Yeah, and they're going to sub him out for sure just to keep him out of foul trouble. So New Brighton should be in the bonus.
No one else paying attention? There we go.
Yep. So Hendrickson does check out with those 3 fouls.
Well, he will.
Yeah, he will be, yeah. They got to shoot 1 free throw first. So here's the free throw by number 20, Schofield. It's up, and it's good.
Coming in now is Flumer and Tyler Smiley for Pierce and Hendrickson.
So that'll be Schofield's first point of the evening, giving the Lions 11 so far. Second free throw by Schofield, no good. Rebound's going to be taken there. Stripped by Rossman. He puts it up. The bank is open. It's good. A nice reverse kind of situation. An and one, basically, in a sense. 3-point possession by New Brighton. Cervic off to Kennedy. Back to Cervic. He's left open for 3. It's good for 3. Caleb Cervic. Have a day. He's got 10.
And that is half number 1. in favor of the Wolverines, 32-13.
What a start by Ellwood City in that first quarter. That set the tone, and since then, it has been lights out from three-point land. Wow. Ellwood City, I think, officially, if I'm keeping track here, let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 three-pointers in that first half. Wow. So, Ellwood City will take the 32-13 lead going into halftime. A big first half. 10 points there for Caleb Cervic, as well as Nate Kennedy, both individuals with 10 points. So, folks, we'll take a timeout. They got 10 minutes up on the board for halftime. We'll take a break here, and we'll come back for the second half with Ellwood City leading by 19. All right, folks, welcome back to Ellwood City Lincoln High School Big Gym here, as we have the second half about ready to go here in about 10 seconds for third quarter action of the JV matchup. Those looking for the varsity matchup, that'll be this same live link, 7:30 approximately, pending on this second half action, as well as teacher appreciation night. So we'll see what the timeline is, but it's set for the bottom of the hour at 7:30.
So starting this third quarter, Ellwood City's going to have the ball.
Yep.
As they lead 32-13 in this contest.
Back to both teams with their starters. Ellwood City going.
Richie's not paying attention.
Yep.
There we go.
There we go. Ellwood City going right to left. New Brighton left to right. Third quarter action underway with the Wolverines making 7 3-pointers in that first half. Good dribble by Cervic. Sets up Kennedy for 3. This time no good. Rebound ripped down there by the big guy, Castaneda. Pass over to Pushnak down low. Nice passing by New Brighton, just no finish. Tipped around. It's going to be taken there now by.
Bodies flying everywhere.
Yeah, and the shot is up and good for 2 by number 21, Pushnak. Just a product of the ball just not ending in the Wolverines' hands.
Cervic gets it across the timeline for the Wolverines.
Drive, kick out here to Jackson Kerr for 3. It's in and out for the 4th time tonight. In and halfway down. Almost stripped, pass indirectly over, no good. It's going to be rebounded by New Brighton again. This time no foul. Rebound by New Brighton one more time. Let's make it a 4th time. Nope, it's going to be tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay with New Brighton.
Everywhere.
Wow. And
got a lot more active after halftime.
Yeah. And officials just letting them have some fun out there and letting them play. Taken there by Kerr with a good steal. The put up and the layup is good. Nice play by number 22, Jackson Kerr. He's got 3. Off to Castaneda. Back up to the point here. Number 4, and that's Jackson. He'll drive, loses the ball out of bounds. It'll be Ellwood City. Nope. No. Wow.
So they're saying tipped out of bounds. Ball will stay with New Brighton.
Okay. So inbounding will be number 12, and that's Joey Kennedy. A couple screens here, got to get it in. Tipped out, nice defensive play there by Nate Kennedy.
So let's try this for the 3rd time.
Yep. Quick inbounds, well, right into the hands of Flumer. Fortunately, the forward was not looking for the ball. Drive by Kennedy, kick out the Smiley. He thought about it. He'll kick out Cervic this time. He thought about it. He'll pull back out. Smiley into the corner of the Kerr, left open. Fakes the 3-pointer. Drive the hoop, and he's going to be whacked and no.
And pass right to official Richie.
So no foul. It's still in play.
It was literally passed right to him.
Cervic inbounding the Flumer. He'll drive and kick out to Smiley. Into the corner. Cervic left open for 3. Bending, no good. Rebound by Flumer. Kick out. Smiley now for 3. No good. Rebound by the smallest guy in the court. Cervic for 3. Nate Kennedy, no good. Let's do it again. Why not? No. Rebound in New Brighton. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with New Brighton.
So tipped out of bounds by Jackson Kerr.
That is putting a wrench into if No success. Try again. That was 3 or 4 different tries again.
Number 4 checking in now for the Lions.
So he comes back in, starting the quarter. Carter Jackson with the ball here. A little drive, layup, no good. Or sorry, put up is no good. Flumer, now Castaneda, now Pushak. Now everybody's reaching. Why not? They're not going to call it. Let him reach.
And
Jackson
Kerr ends up with the ball.
Looking to drive, fakes the shot, put it up, no good. Gets his own rebound. He'll put up the reverse shots, no good. New Brighton rebounds, and we've got some
student
crazy.
section's getting into it already.
What a crazy game we're having here. New Brighton slows it down a little bit, though. Thank goodness. Whew. Pushak with the ball here. Pass over to Jackson. In the corner to Kennedy. He'll look to drive. He does. Layup, shot no good. Rebound by Kennedy. Kennedy's going to look to drive. He does. Pass over to Cervic. Tipped out of bounds. And somehow stays in play. New Brighton pass. Now stolen by Kennedy and Cervic. Cervic with the ball here. Pass over to Smiley. Smiley will drive. Met with resistance. Cervic will bring it back out and reset. No, he drives. Taken, and it's going to be a steal there by Pushak. Taken by New Brighton.
Cervic wants it back, though.
Don't blame him. This is street ball in the backcourt. Just let everything happen. I like it. Pass in the corner. Double team. Cervic almost got there. Jackson back to Kennedy. Kennedy drives. Shot and layup. Nice move. Scoop move by number 12, Joey Kennedy. He's got 4. A basket that New Brighton needed dearly. 34-17.
Going to be some wholesale changes coming for the Wolverines as I see 4 players over there.
Yep. Backdoor cut there. Smiley left wide open. He turns around, puts it up, no good. Just got to finish. That's all. Castaneda behind the back pass sets up New Brighton here. Carter Jackson gets a screen, looking to drive, pickpocketed, tipped in play by Jackson Kerr to Cervic. He'll put up the shot. It's good. What a play by Kerr and Cervic. Wow. 36-17. Active hands by Ellwood. Sitting there, it is almost again. It is taken
and
there
Smiley
by Smiley.
Gets it this time.
Smiley looking to drive. He'll stop, pass over in the corner, tipped out of bounds, but taken by New Brighton. Carter Jackson with the ball here. He's looking to drive. Splits the defender. Shot is up and in good. Wow. Good shot by Carter Jackson. And I was going to say, we need a timeout or something. My goodness.
First timeout this game, Brad.
Yeah. So we'll take a timeout with them. 36-19. Ellwood City still in the lead. All right, folks, welcome back. We appreciate the scores table giving us an extra about 15 seconds there in this one as we needed a timeout dearly. 36-19, 2:20 remaining third quarter action in Ellwood City. The three-pointer has been alive for Ellwood City. Back and forth action. Cuevas left open. He thought about it. He passes out of it, though. Reset. To number 10, Nate Kennedy, off to Jones. Jones around the horn, drives in the corner. Henderson back to Cuevas, left wide open for 3. It's good for 3. Cuevas, that's his second three-pointer of the night. He's got 6. Ellwood City now out to a commanding lead, 20-point lead. Under 2 minutes remaining. Around the horn. Wolverines back off the pressure here just the slightest bit. Taken there, stolen by number 10, Nate Kennedy. It's going to be going to the corner off of New Brighton, I believe. I think it should stay with Ellwood City.
Stay with Ellwood. The official's trying to figure out what side he needs to point to.
So it'll stay with Ellwood City here. Inbounding is 10, Kennedy. Pierce gets a screen. Right there's Pierce left open. It's good. Nice play by Dante Pierce. He gets in on the action. That's his first 2 points. And as we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 different individuals scoring for Ellwood City. Drive by Carter Jackson off to Kennedy. Kennedy will look to drive. Met with resistance. Almost taken by Hendrickson. Reach in there. No foul call, but taken by Hendrickson instead. He'll bring up the ball with 1 minute remaining. Hands it off to Kennedy. Kennedy drives off to Cuevas. A little bit of a weave going on here. Backdoor cut by Hendrickson. Back out to Kennedy up at the point. Kennedy spin around the horn. Off to Jones. Jones driving. Backs out with 40 seconds remaining. Got to be careful of the 5-second call. Off to Cuevas for 3. Hot hand. No good. Backside rebound goes to number 12, Kennedy. 30 seconds remaining here. New Brighton with the ball. Carter Jackson passes off to Kennedy. Back to Carter Jackson. Passing back and forth between the two presidents. Around the horn for 3. No good. Backside rebound by Kennedy. Nate Kennedy off there to Jones. He'll look to drive. Back out. Nate Kennedy with 5 seconds. Back to Jones. He puts up the shot. No good. Rebound taken there by Castaneda.
And that's the quarter.
And that will finish the third quarter as we have a score of 41-19 in favor of Ellwood City. So we'll take a timeout. Ellwood City relying on the three-pointer, and it has worked. Now 8 three-pointers in this one. We'll take a timeout. Ellwood City up by 22. All right, folks, welcome back here to the Lincoln High School Big Gym. It's 41-19 in favor of the Wolverines. Fourth quarter action about ready to get going. Underway here.
We're waiting for the official scorebook to get back to his seat.
Tom doesn't realize, oh, they're looking at me. We got to get going. 7 minutes up on the board. Ball taken and stripped there by Kennedy. Didn't take long. Kennedy with another steal. Pass off to Pierce. He wasn't expecting it. It'll go off. And Pierce is a little bit relieved as it'll go off New Brighton. We'll talk about Dante Pierce. He officially was cleared by the doctors to play some basketball, and we appreciate him coming out. Yes, football comes first, but we appreciate the multi-sport athlete. Shot is up and good. Nice runner by number 23, Keithan Jones. He's got 7. Drive to the hoop, stolen and stripped there, taken by Kennedy. Kennedy's got an outlet. If he looks, he will just shoot it up. Shot no good. Rebound taken there by number 20. Looking to drive off of it. Pass over to Kennedy. Kennedy will put up the layup. It's up, and it's good. Nice play there by number 12, Joey Kennedy. He's got 6.
Nate Kennedy now bringing the ball across the court for the Wolverines.
Hasn't been many times where we've had the same last name, Nate Kennedy and Joey Kennedy. Backdoor cut. Now Cuevas at the point here. He'll look to drive. He does. He'll put up the shot, and it's good. That's what we want to see from Cuevas. He's got the little bit of the athletic skill to go and push the ball, and he went right to the hoop. He's got 8. And I think we're going to get caught with the travel. Yep. He picked up that pivot a little bit and bounced around with it. So back to Ellwood City here. 5:51 remaining, fourth quarter action.
Cuevas to inbound for the Wolverines. Gets it into Nate Kennedy.
Nate Kennedy running the point and pretty much the show for 3 quarters. He's teamed up with Caleb Cervic as that hockey lines between the two teams. Caleb is on the bench getting a little bit of a breather. Kennedy with the ball. Off to Cuevas. Here comes Jones cutting through the middle there. Cuevas wisely dribbles out of it. Hendrickson looking to drive. Just kick back out to Cuevas. Cuevas now down to Nate Kennedy. They'll reset once again. Kennedy off to Hendrickson. He'll look to drive. He does. Kick out to Cuevas. Left open for 3. It's good for 3. Mikhail Cuevas, he's now at 11. Still in there
Stolen
by Nate Kennedy. Kennedy's looking to drive. He'll go all the way to the hoop, but he's going to get pushed like crazy. Finally a foul.
First foul in the second half.
It's like the 20th, but we'll say the first foul.
First called foul.
Yeah,
Let me put it that way.
There we go.
That foul is going to be on number 35, his first, team's first of the quarter.
Smart words by Dakota Marshall. That's so true. The
Tyler
first one they called.
Smiley checks in for the Wolverines as Nate Kennedy will take a break. Smiley gets it into Cuevas.
Back up to Jones, looking to drive. He does. Nice move. Just got to get the finish. I like the play by Keith and Jones, though. Rebounded by New Brighton. Carter Jackson. Tip there, stolen by Smiley. He's got Hendrickson with him. He passes up to Hendrickson. Nice pass and layup. It's good. Nice play by the Wolverines. Hendrickson now with 5. And stolen by number 4, Tyler Smiley. He's looking to get in on it. Back out to Hendrickson. To Cuevas for 3. Oh, backside rebound. Dante Pierce, the putback. Oh, Rossman with the rebound for New Brighton. Quickly outlets. Dribble, drive, and I think we're going to get it.
Timeout.
Whew. A little bit of everything, and then a timeout.
So that's going to be a 30-second timeout by New Brighton.
While we have the time,
we're going to breathe.
We're going to breathe a little bit. But we can tell you that this game is being brought to you by Ellwood City Sports. So you can check us out on our website, www.ecwolverines.com. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter. We do a lot of updates. I know the big talk recently in the past couple of days has been Farrell. Farrell got approved by District 10 to possibly move into Whippeal. Now it's on District 7's hands, and then eventually it'll go to the state, and they'll determine whether or not Farrell will be with us. Section play is underway, so we'll talk about some scores out of town later on in the evening or on our social media accounts. And then finally, you can check us out on YouTube. You go and search Ellwood City Wolverines. Make sure you subscribe and keep those notifications turned on because every time we go live, you will be notified.
So New Brighton with the inbounds there.
Around the horn once again. Wolverines now in a basically a 2-1-2 zone. Kick out in the corner for 3. Bending, and it's good. High arcing shot. We saw it during warm-ups. This time by number 1. That's Logan Blake. He can shoot the 3. He likes the high arcer. And to Smiley off to Hendrickson. He'll just reset. Off to Smiley. No rush with a 50-24 lead in favor of Ellwood City. Off to Cuevas. Cuevas will look to drive. A kick in the corner to Henderson. Henderson now off to Keith and Jones for 3. Looks good. Nope. Backside rebound tipped around, taken by Hendrickson. Back to the point. Ooh, be careful, a little walk there potentially. Smiley does hand off to Hendrickson.
3:25 remaining in this contest.
Here comes Dante with a pick. I like this play. Through the wickets, it's up and good. Nice play by Keith and Jones to the hoop. It's good. He's now got 9 points. Tipped and taken by Well, now by Hendrickson. Nope. On the court still over the timeline, but no call. Back up to New Brighton and blocked there by Dante Pierce. He's going to look to outlook. Hendrickson's got Jones for 2. It's up. No good. Rebound taken there by Rossman. Back and forth action. Carter Jackson now up there. Stolen by Tyler Smiley. He's got the lane. He'll take it up. It's good. No, it's not. Dante Pierce. Put back. No good. Oh,
he gets his own rebound. Out to Cuevas. Out to Smiley.
For 3. No good.
No good.
Oh, man.
Rebound to the Lions.
Thank goodness.
Number 20 now coming. But he gets fouled.
Oh, my goodness.
He was grabbing a little low there. I don't know if you saw that when he went to the bench there, Brad.
Have you ever seen something like this?
That foul is on number 23.
And that's Keithan Jones. That's his
first. Team's first. Only the second foul called in the second half. Now inbounding is the New Brighton Lions, number 13.
So inbounding there. Number 13, that was Cameron Kazzer. Pass off to Carter Jackson. He'll look to cut, and it's going to be taken there by Kennedy.
Kennedy gets it.
Yep. Cervic with the ball here. He'll finish off the last 2 minutes here or so for Ellwood City. He'll look to drive. Nice cross back over off to Cuevas for 3. It's good for 3.
And student section getting in on it.
The 4th 3-pointer by Cuevas alone. That's 10 3-pointers by Ellwood City in this one. Under 2 minutes. Smiley tips it out of bounds. It'll stay with New Brighton. But good defense by the Wolverines.
Keithan Jones comes back in. When did he go out?
He did for like 2 seconds with that foul.
I didn't even see him go out. So now inbounding for the Lions is number 13.
Kazzer, Carter Jackson at the point here. We'll get it inbounded with just minute 52 remaining. Back up to Carter Jackson. He drives off there to Kazzer. Stripped by Jones. Up to Cervic. He's got Cuevas and company. Cervic says, nope, I'll take this one, folks. Rebound there to Flumer. Where did he come from? Nate Kennedy for 3. No good. Backside rebound. Cuevas. Kick out to Jones. Take it. There you go. No good. Rebound tipped around. Taken by New Brighton. Where did Flumer come from?
Cleared this baseline.
Wow. New Brighton with the ball. Minute 20 remaining. Running their sets. Pass over here. Dribble around. A little bit of a weave. Cut through the middle. Pass out there. Carter Jackson for 3. No good. Rebound by Rossman. Put back. No good. Rebound again. Put back. No good.
Flumer
taken by Flumer.
Gets it in the hands of Cervic.
Cervic just slowing it down. Minute remaining here. Flumer's going to come up to the point here because just want to make sure that nobody reaches in or loses the ball. Oh, here comes the double screen. Nope. There's a screen by Kennedy. Now by Flumer. Cervic. Cuevas. 40 seconds remaining. Tell you what, Dakota, it's great to see 7 individuals scoring for the Wolverines, but 3 of them in double digits. 14, 12, and 10. I love it. It's awesome. Cervic. Going to dribble this one out.
Playing the clock now. And I don't blame him.
Loving that timeline, just right at it. Cervic, he's got to get it reset. He'll pass off to Kennedy because of the 5-second call. 10 seconds remaining. And it looks like New Brighton will back off just as I said that. The Cervic. 2 seconds.
They want to make you a liar, Brad.
Yeah, right, exactly. And there you go, folks. Wow, what an entertaining, we'll call it entertaining. It was great. By the Wolverines and New Brighton Lions. This one clearly in favor of Ellwood City. They finished the score 55-24. They outscored New Brighton 5 points to 14 in the quarter. A great showing by the JV team. And folks, if you are not here for the varsity game, definitely come out for the JV game. It has been action-packed all year long, and we're only 7 games in. Wow. So, final score, Ellwood City 55, New Brighton Lions 24. Big points there. Mikhail Cuevas, he had 4 3-pointers. He finished officially with 14 points. You had Caleb Cervic, who all points came in that first half. Great opportunity by Cervic and company at the point. He finished officially with 12 points. Nate Kennedy chimed in with 10 points. And we said it, 7 individuals scoring for Ellwood City. So we'll take a timeout here. We'll let the group here warm up. It is Teacher Appreciation Night, so we'll let a little bit of a break go in, and we'll come back before we start the varsity matchup. We have Teacher Appreciation Night and then the varsity matchup at the bottom of the hour. We'll take a break, folks. Come back to the Lincoln High School Big Gym.
Good evening, folks, as we're going to do Teacher Appreciation Night. So, as we move forward with that, tonight we would like to honor all of our amazing teachers that devote countless hours to our children in and out of the classroom. Much of the time it may go unsaid, but we truly appreciate the positive role models you are to our children. Your influence goes way beyond the walls of this school. These 10 teachers, coaches, are being recognized by our senior cheerleaders and basketball players tonight for their outstanding commitment to teaching and keys of success to our students. Thank you for inspiring hope and igniting imagination and love for the learning in our student athletes. Our first teacher to be recognized is Miss Jacqueline Sturgeon. This year marks Mrs. Sturgeon's 16th year teaching at Ellwood and her 18th year overall in education. She has taught third grade for most of her career and is now the 3rd through 6th grade STEM teacher at Perry and Hartman. There is much that Mrs. Sturgeon misses about being a homeroom teacher, and one of them is the close connection she had with each of her students, Casey being one of them. Mrs. Sturgeon is the mother of 5 children. She's a very busy farm wife on the family dairy farm. She feels truly blessed to be able to be a small part of every student's elementary learning experience. She tells all of her students that once they are one of her students, they will always be one of her kids. She will forever be one of their biggest cheerleaders and fans. She loves to watch them mature and grow over the years. She finds it with such great joy to see so many here tonight. She also has a very cool brother-in-law that is the announcer for the Ellwood City Wolverines. Casey, now a senior and cheerleader herself, came to Mrs. Sturgeon's third grade class, a sweet, kind-hearted, and timid young lady. Casey, Mrs. Sturgeon wants you to know that she is proud of the leader you have become and that you are a strong and beautiful young lady. She has no doubts that you will preserve and forge through journey that lies ahead of you with grace and faith. Mrs. Jacqueline Sturgeon. Teacher Appreciation Night. Mrs. Sturgeon is one of the sweetest people I know and has taught me so much, not just in the classroom, but outside as well, said Miss Casey Barnett. Congratulations, Miss Jacqueline Sturgeon and Casey Barnett. Next is Mrs. Georgianne Snyder, escorted by Avalise Custer. I've been teaching for about 30 years. Over that time, I've taught English for grades 7 through 12 and special education for grades 3 through 5. My tiny family consists of my husband, Vince, and our dog, Hamish. During my free time, I love to read, listen to music, cook, and spoil Hamish. I had the privilege of having Avalise in creative writing first and second last year and in CP English 12th this year. Avalise leads Lincoln High School's faith-based club, Lincoln Light, that sponsor. Avalise is a kind, genuine, and compassionate friend to her peers. She is passionate about gymnastics and cheering. Mrs. Georgianne Snyder spoke of Avalise Custer. Avalise Custer says, Mrs. Snyder is so kind to everyone and is a very good listener. She shares her kindness through her teaching and her faith. Congratulations, Miss Georgianne Snyder and Avalise Custer. Next up is Melissa Pigza, being escorted by Giovanna Huth. This is Melissa's 20th year teaching English in the district, and she also sponsors the school newspaper and the senior class. She loves her job because it truly believes we have the best students around. When I'm not in school, I love cheering for Penn State, teaching, trying new restaurants with my husband, and spending time with my son Darren, who is 24, and my daughter Olivia, who is now 26. Mrs. Pigza speaks of Giovanna. I am so honored that G asked me to join her for Teacher Appreciation Night because she is one of the sweetest and most thoughtful students I have ever had in all my years of teaching. Gianna speaks of Mrs. Pigza has always inspired me to try my best and believe in myself. I would like to thank Mrs. Pigza for being an amazing teacher and for always encouraging me. Next up is Gianna DeCerbo with her teacher, Mr. Brent Thiak. This is Mr. Thiak's 7th year in teaching, all at Lincoln. He had prior careers as an industrial chemist and as a minister. He's married to his wife, Leanne, for 26 years, 2 kids. Her son, Cole, graduated from Waynesburg University, and daughter, Ella, is a freshman at Lakeview. I like being outdoors, hiking, backpacking, kayaking, and being involved in my kids' activities. I'm the announcer for Lakeview track and baseball, as well as a PIAA official. In parentheses, don't boo. Brent Thiak, Mr. Thiak speaks of Gianna was one of my accomplices for the only time I have tried and succeeded at pulling off an April Fool's prank on my students. Inspiring words for the future. Find a balance. Work hard but relax. Stay focused but go with the flow. Strive for excellence but be okay with the results of your best attempt. Gianna speaks of Mr. Thiak helped encourage me to complete my goals that will enable me to become a veterinarian in the future. Teaching me 3 years worth of chemistry will get me a head start in college. Helping me create my club, Pause with a Cause, has only inspired me to chase my career aspirations, says Gianna DeCerbo. Mr. Thiak and his escort, Gianna DeCerbo. Next we have Maddie Long, escorted by Kylie Shriver. Kylie speaks of Mrs. Long. Maddie Long Madame Long has always inspired me to pursue my interests and strive for excellence. Madame Long's passion for French always makes learning so fun and engaging, says Miss Kaylee Shriver of her teacher, French teacher, Madame Long. Next up, we have Mr. James Potts, escorted by Annabelle Woodhead. Mr. Potts says, I started teaching in Ellwood City School District at Walnut Ridge as a fourth grade teacher. For the last 13 years, I've been teaching second grade at Northside. I cannot believe that it has been 10 years since this group of seniors were at Northside. I would like to thank Annabelle for inviting me tonight. I wish the class of 2024 good luck and continued success, says teacher Mr. Jim Potts. Annabelle Potts responds, Mr. Potts has inspired me to try my hardest. Mr. James Potts escorted by Annabelle Woodhead. Mr. Christopher Ludwig is escorted by Colton Kreiser. Mr. Ludwig speaks, I appreciate this honor. I am currently in my 13th year of teaching. I coach cross country and track. I value education, positive mindset, and persistent work ethic. I have 2 dogs that are the boss of me. I enjoy the outdoors, woodworking, and my truck. I also have 5 nieces and a nephew that are amazing and totally cool. I am grateful for the opportunity I have to make a difference in the classroom and with my athletes. Mr. Christopher Ludwig. Colton Kreiser speaks of Mr. Ludwig's first made an impact on me my junior track season. He has inspired me to work hard for what I want, and he has led me to run track in college. None of my running accomplishments would be possible without Mr. Ludwig. Congratulations, Mr. Christopher Ludwig and Mr. Colton Kreiser. Next we have Mr. Dave Gabus, always a favorite, escorted by Joseph Roth. Mr. Gabus, I worked in business for 25 plus years, went back to college, and have been teaching in my hometown for 20 years. I truly cherish the time I have spent preparing my seniors for life after graduation. To be open-minded and to think critically on the vital issues as a government teacher. I focus on the founding principles of our country and the teaching of our Constitution, which is more important than ever today. My strong advice to them, seniors, is remember to draw conclusions from historical facts, not from social media. I love to play guitar and I do little singing. I enjoy cooking and trying new recipes. I also spend a lot of time with my family, winter weekends at our Seven Springs cabin, and summers in Florida. And yes, I try to please my wife with my school clothes selections. And if you know that family, you understand that line there. I taught Queen Izzy and all the fantastic boys from the Roth dynasty. I think I can safely say they saved the best for last. Joseph is a talented, dedicated, and his endeavors mannerly and sophisticated, not to mention easy on the eyes. So Ricky, A. Roth, Izzy, and Alexander, do not be sad because Joseph is the coolest Roth. Thank you, Joseph. Joseph, from a huge fan, Mr. Dave Gabus. And Joseph Ross speaks of Mr. Gabus. He inspired me to always have a positive outlook on things to do. Mr. Dave Gabus, escorted by Joseph Roth. Next we have Mrs. Jolene Krupa, escorted by Ryan Widmeyer. Jolene Krupa has been a math teacher for 18 years. I have a daughter, Kala, and a son, Caleb. I am married to my husband, Cal. I love having Ryan in class with his fellow teammates. He is a great student and even better young man. Even though he always tries to get Nate Williams in trouble, Ryan is such a great role model and teammate to my son, Caleb. I wish them nothing but the best in his future endeavors. His parents, Mike and Tiffany, should be extremely proud of the respectful and kind young man they have raised. And Ryan Widmeyer, in response, Mrs. Krupa's financial math class has taught me how not to handle financial decisions, as well as get ready for college. She has also been an inspirational teacher and one who connects with her students. Mr. Ryan Widmeyer speaks of Miss Jolene Krupa. Coach Ricky Roth, escorted by Nate Williams. As Ricky Roth states, I am passionate about basketball. After graduating from Lincoln High School, I went on and played basketball 4 years at Westminster College. Basketball teaches you teamwork and relates a strong work ethic. I am blessed to have coached my brothers, Alexander and Joseph, on the same floor I played with my brother Anthony. Thank you, Nate. It is an honor to be chosen as a positive influence in your life, says Coach Ricky Roth. In response, Nate Williams Coach Rick has inspired me to push myself and work harder on the court. He is always looking out for us and has all of our backs. Congratulations to our 10 teachers who were introduced here tonight as they were picked by our 10 seniors. And Brad, Dakota, we're in a nice situation where we get to know a lot of these teachers. In what we do now, we had some of these teachers. I went to school with some of these teachers, and what a great group of people. I've got to know all of them,
Yep.
and it just. I talked to some of them before the night. I can tell how excited they were to be part of this tonight, and the athletes, thinking enough of them to ask them to come do this tonight. I know they're honored, and it's great that they are recognized. Yep. A lot of great teachers.
Absolutely. And a big shout out to the basketball boosters for putting it on.
Exactly.
And as well, obviously, for not only for the script tonight, but for what she does, Denise Roth coming through in the clutch.
Yes, I don't know how
event.
long they've been doing this.
It's been a couple
years. I know COVID kind of messes things up a little bit, but a great idea,
absolutely
wonderful for the teachers tonight, and a nice crowd on hand, because we are 19 minutes and 50 couple seconds away from tip-off here tonight. A couple things. We got a varsity game here, New Brighton and Ellwood City going on in about 20 minutes, and maybe we'll take a short break. Stick around for halftime, folks. Something we do a couple times a year. We just got the new programs hot off the press, and we will be going through some of those ads in there of the great sponsors. So something we'll have a little fun with, or maybe I'll have a little fun with, as Brad's
tallying the numbers.
So stick around for that, folks. Great first section matchup here tonight. We'll be back in about 15 minutes.
Yep, so expect about a 7:40 tip-off, but we'll be ready to go here in about 20 minutes. We'll take a break.
Hi, friends, and a very pleasant good evening as we come to you tonight from Lincoln High School Big Gym, Ellwood City, Pennsylvania, as the Ellwood City Wolverines are taking on the New Brighton Lions tonight for this first section game of the season. New Brighton coming in with a record of 1-4, and Ellwood City with a record of 2-4 here on this Friday night. Teacher Appreciation Night, folks. Hope you got to catch that there about 20 minutes ago as our 10 senior cheerleaders and football players picked out a teacher to recognize here on this wonderful evening. Nice crowd here tonight. There's still seats available. So if you're close by, you certainly feel free to stop by and check out this section matchup here. Wolverines, as we now, folks are going to have the playing by our Lincoln High School pep band, the national anthem. And there you have it, folks, our national anthem by the Ellwood City Pep Band. A lot of sound there, about 10 or 12 over in that band, and they do a wonderful job here at our home games. Got the cheerleaders here, New Brighton cheerleaders here as well tonight. Brad, take it away with the New Brighton lineup.
All right, the visiting Lions coming into play 1-4. Starting us off will be number 22, and that is the sophomore Dash Graham. Number 2, the junior, Isaac Kohlmeyer. Junior, number 10, Mikey Bion.
Senior, number 3,
Number 3, the senior, Zachary Bobbin.
Senior, number 1.
And senior, number 1, Brian Taylor. The New Brighton Lions.
Next up, we will have our Ellwood City starting lineup for our 2023-2024. He's a sophomore, standing at 6'2". He's a sophomore, 96 points in his career. Number 3, Aaron Lake. Number 5, he's a junior. He stands at 6 foot, 184 points in his high school career. Number 5, junior Chris Smiley. Number 2, he's a senior. He's 6'1", 180 points in his high school career. Number 2, Nate Williams. Number 20, he's 5'11". He's a guard. He's a senior, 145 points, 54 so far this year. Number 20, Colton Kreiser. And number 35, he stands at 6'5". He's a senior, 1,569 points in his illustrious career. Number 35, Joseph Roth. Head coach, first year Ellwood City head coach Dan Bradley, he's 2-4. Assistant coach Ricky Roth. Wolverines coming off a win here earlier in the week against Sarah Catholic, a game that saw a 23-5 lead by the Wolverines slip away to just a lead by 1 point. Sarah was never able to get ahead. Wolverines pulled away at the end with an 11-point win. So I'm sure the Wolverines hoping to build off of that win earlier this week as we start the all-important section play as tip-off just moments away. Thad Sturge alongside Brad Windhorst, Dakota Marshall on camera. And that is going to be maintained by Ellwood City. Chris Lake Gets it in the hands of point guard Colton Kreiser. Kreiser crosses that timeline, barking out signals. Puts the ball in motion. Hands it off there to Chris Smiley. Chris goes down the lane. Wants to kick it back out to Kreiser. Fakes the three. Goes down the lane. Meets some resistance. Puts it up. And there it is. Colton Kreiser gets on the board with an easy bucket there to start off this game. Coming the other way is New Brighton. Out there to Mikey Vion. Vion now passes it to Dash Graham. He puts it up and in. A nice move by Graham to tie the score up at 2-2. Kreiser getting direction from Coach Bradley on the sidelines. Kreiser now gets in the hands of Joseph Roth. Joseph gives some hand signals, moves around. Jumps from the three-point line off the back of the rim too hard. Rebound there by number 1, Brian Taylor. He's bringing it up the court. Taylor now, left-hand dribble, goes down, puts it up, and pretty move there. Makes the Wolverines defense pay. Kreiser once again up the court. Wants to drive. Roth pops back out. Smiley, the lefty for three. It's short off the rim. Rebound there by number 2, Kohlmeyer. Steal by Smiley. Puts it up and in for the layup. Points off a turnover as quickly that time as number 3 goes up and puts it in. Zachary Bobin made it look pretty easy that time as he goes down the court. A lot of back and forth. Not many empty possessions to this point early going in this game. Kreiser now. It's underneath to Joseph Roth, and they're going to say travel. Kreiser kind of tried to do a behind the defender's back pass, if you will, and took a little extra hop there in his step. Gets it into Graham. Just a sophomore is Dash Graham. Out there guarded by Williams. Little pick action there, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Kreiser of Ellwood City. Inbounding will be New Brighton from the far corner. That JV game was crazy fast action, and it spilled over into the first 2 minutes of this game pretty quick. Wanted to get it inbounded, and deep pass outlet. He had nowhere else to go with it. As Taylor gets it in the hands of Graham. Graham shoots motion action here, and kicks it out. Graham wants to shoot the three, but well covered there by Kreiser, not giving him the opportunity. Trying to go underneath, but nowhere to go. Wolverines keeping everything perimeter right now. That shot does not go, and it's going to be picked up there by Smiley. Coming the other way is Roth. He looks over his shoulder. He's double covered, and off the fingertips of Lake, it goes out of bounds. Another turnover for the Wolverines, as now New Brighton will be inbounding. New Brighton, a nice crowd for New Brighton here tonight. Not that far to travel, and they have showed up. So Graham now up the court, met there by Williams. He is not afraid to drive to the hoop. That time does not go. Joseph Roth down the court. He comes, puts it up. Oh, and he's going to be fouled. Comes down a little awkwardly. Shot don't go. Helped up there by official Bob Kerr. Ross appears to be no pain, no gain. He's fine. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2. As we're 3 minutes and 5 seconds in. Foul's going to be on number 1, Brian Taylor, his first. So Roth will go to the line to shoot 2. First shot by Roth does not go. In last year's contest, Ellwood City walked away with it in the first game 63-48, second time 63-41. Second shot by Roth does go. Roth in those 2 games last year had 34 points and 30 points respectively. So Graham picked up his dribble but gets it back out there to Mikey Vion. There's going to be a 3-point attempt by number 2. Does not go as Roth comes down with the rebound. Kohlmeyer with the shot did not go. Roth now wants to drive, go behind the back dribble, and there's going to be a foul. It's going to be on the floor on number 10, Vion, his first, team second. So the Wolverines will be inbounding here We're going to call that the near side hash now. I think that's the proper terminology.
Yep, the hash mark.
The hash mark on the near side. Roth now. He's almost trying to back his way in there. Williams turnaround jumper, floats it, does not go. Hustle for the ball. Vion comes down with it. Now coming the other way. Graham, he passed it and went out of bounds. I really didn't see the Wolverine touch it. But the official says otherwise. So now inbounding. Graham gets it to Kohlmeyer. All the way, swung out there. Underneath the Vion. He was trying to find someone to cut. Was not there. He was well covered. But now kicks it back out. Graham, top of the key. Dribbles. Over to Taylor now. Taylor wants to drive. Left-handed dribble. Puts it up. And partially blocked there by Williams. Picked up. Past the Lake. Tries to go underneath. One pass too many that time as Graham gets the steal. Coming the other way. Tries to split the defense. Loses the handle on the ball. Picked up by Joseph Roth. Kreiser ends up with it. Coming the other way. They're letting them play tonight, Brad, as Williams with three.
For three!
Count it. It's good. 8-6 now in favor of the Wolverines. Now, Graham kicks it out there to Kohlmeyer. Kohlmeyer now to Taylor. A lot of movement here. Ill-advised pass there. Down to Williams. He's got one man to beat. Puts it up. Uses the glass. Kisses it. And brings it home. He's got 5 of the Wolverines. 10 points tonight. Does senior Nate Williams. Graham now. Behind the back dribble. Trying to shake and bake on Kreiser. He's not fooled. Fakes the pass this time as Kohlmeyer. That ball is blocked and going to be last touched. Joseph Roth, Kohlmeyer tried to go up there. We don't have sizes on the new Brighton roster, but everybody gives up a couple inches to Joseph Roth. And that time Joseph Roth, all ball, puts it back in his hands. It goes out of bounds. Coming the other way. 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Fast moving. Roth kicks it out to Smiley, launches a three.
For three!
Nothing but net for Smiley. The love of the three ball, 2 threes makes this a 13-6 game. Almost stolen there by Smiley. Driving down the lane, kicks it out there to Taylor. Taylor now going down that baseline, kicks it out there. Met resistance. Roth with the rebound. Coming the other way. Got Williams down there. Wanted to pass it, but he keeps it, puts it up, and shot don't go. But he's going to go to the line for 2. That'll be the 3rd foul with 2:07 remaining here.
I like what Nate Williams have done so far in this one. He's not settling for the three-pointer himself. He's going right to the lane, right to the hoop, and he's getting the fouls.
He is. And that's going to be the 2nd foul on number 10, Mikey Vion. Now Williams will be shooting 2. He's got 5 points on the night, wanting to build on that. First shot by Williams is good. Hey, good to see our friend here, Cody Patterson from Newcastle News, covering the game here tonight. Always appreciate the local papers. Newcastle News, Beaver County Times, a great job that they do covering high school sports. Second shot by Williams. Count it, it's good. Quickly, Williams got 7 of the Wolverines' 15 points. Just 2 minutes remaining here, 15-6 in favor of the Wolverines. A 7-0 run now for the Wolverines in the last minute 40 seconds of play. Number 3, Bobbin, now gets it out to Graham. Graham got a lane, wants to drive, and Kreiser fell, and Graham fell over top of him, and it's kind of one of them friendly fire things as Kreiser fell awkwardly. He's in some discomfort, wanting to shake it off. Smiley's going to check back in because Widmeyer and Chucky Swinesberg had checked in there. I missed that on that foul. So I think Kreiser's okay. He just hit the ground pretty hard. So that's the first foul on him. Wolverines first. Launches it out there as Bobin gets it in the hands of Taylor. Taylor, deep 3, and count it. It's good. He was probably 4 feet behind the line, Brad, and nothing but net. $1:30 remaining now. Roth picked up the dribble but gets it out to Nate Williams. He's going to take a three off the back of the rim. Nice way to follow a shot. Not Smiley, not giving up. Kicks it all the way out there to Roth. Over to Swinesburg. Swinesburg for three. Count it. Off the bench. Keith Swinesburg makes him pay. Down the lane he goes, and I think they're going to get Smiley for the foul, and Graham is going to go to the line to shoot two. That'll be the Wolverines' second with 1:02 remaining. Yes, it was on Smiley. I tell you, this Graham kid, he's not afraid. He's not big in stature. First shot rolls the rim and good, but he's not afraid to drive down that line on guys a whole lot bigger than him so far I've seen in this game, Brad. Second shot by Graham. He in and out of the rim, does not go, but a rebound there as a putback up does no good by Kohlmeyer. They say it's going to be last touched by the Wolverines. Throws it out there, and Swinesburg.
Oh, they're going to say he was out of bounds.
With the help
Yeah.
of wrestler and lineman P.J. Du Bois talking to the ref on the sidelines, saying that's Ellwood ball. Joseph Roth now, just under a minute remaining. Oh, lost the hand on the ball, and that's going to be a scrum on the ground, and they're going to say jump ball, and it's going to be New Brighton. Yeah, in that situation, you could almost call a timeout, and that's one of them things where Smiley, in my opinion, could have got called with the travel just by the way he fell, and it's not the fault of the player when that happens, but sometimes that will get called that way. Graham now, top of the key, passes it over, trying to go underneath to Graham. He's met there, went up for it. Swinesburg. There's a scrum underneath. They're going to say out of bounds. Oh, a foul. A foul on Ellwood City.
On Swinesburg.
That's his first. So, trying to get his Graham. He gets it to Kohlmeyer. Kohlmeyer turnaround jump off the backboard. Not a good shot there. Windmeyer gets it down to Nate Williams. Williams going to drive, and that's blocked. I believe it was Graham, but back up in there. Kohlmeyer blocking. There's bodies flying everywhere. The ball does go out of bounds.
And a pushing foul.
And they're going to say it was in the act of shooting. It's going to be two. The foul is going to be on number 21, Dylan Pushak. So shooting that foul is going to be Chucky Swinesburg. He gets his fourth point, had a three-pointer there about a minute ago. Swinesburg now, and things got real physical there in the final. Second shot by Swinesburg does not go. Kohlmeyer had the rebound and going to call jump ball, possession arrow in favor of Ellwood City. Who jumped on that? Because that was heads-up play. Was it Wind?
I think it was Swinesburg again.
Yeah, Swinesburg.
Yeah, reaching in there.
So Chrysler, good to see him checking back in. Almost got a power play here, or too many men on the ice, but they got it separated. Swinesburg will be inbounding. Gets it out to Chrysler. 10 seconds.
For three.
Off the front of the rim, does not go. Rebound, Joseph Roth, turnaround jumper to buzzer. Rattles the rim and good. Buzzer not yet. And high shot. Oh, they waved it off before he went. So, with that, it's the end of one. It's 21-10 in favor of the Wolverines. Wolverines was 8-6. They went on a 13-4 run. We'll let you enjoy the Wolverine cheerleaders. As always, a wonderful job done by our Ellwood City cheerleaders. Wolverines sitting here with 11-point lead, Brad, but boy, the last 2 minutes of that first period, things might be a little chippy.
Well, we did call that, Dakota, this in the JV game. We said it may get chippy in the varsity, and it's carried over. A lot of play, letting them go, and then all of a sudden a couple fouls here and there.
So possession there in favor of New Brighton to start off this second period of play. Graham loses it, and Swinesburg gets it up there to Windmeyer. Windmeyer wants to drive, puts it up, and tries to use the glass. Does not go. Swinesburg is possessed tonight. He's really playing hard, but that time maybe a little too hard, as they're going to get Windmeyer with the foul, his first. So team's first now of this second period of play. So Kohlmeyer bringing it up. Trying to set up the offense. Gets it in there to Bobin. Tries to go underneath. Does not get it. Lake gets it. And we're starting this quarter here with Joseph Roth not on the court currently. Kreiser now. Out to Swinesburg. Wanted to go underneath to Lake, but there's Kreiser for three.
For three!
Big shot there by Kreiser. Graham from the foul line. High arcing shot. Nothing but glass. So rebound there by Nate Williams, coming the other way. Kreiser wants to go down the lane, kicks it out. Swinesburg thought second. Oh, Williams, jump shot from the elbow. Off does not go. Kohlmeyer. Kohlmeyer stands there. He's got to be sick. Oh, a nice hustle and steal by Aaron Lake. He needs some help, and he finds it, but it's Williams out to Kreiser. Swinesburg wants to swing it back over. Going to take things back out. Reset a play. Windmeyer kicks it out to Swinesburg for three. Does not go. Ball flies all around there, ends it up with his Bobin coming the other way. He almost walked. Left alone underneath was number 4. And Como, who checked into the game, makes the shot. He's going to go to the line to shoot for the three-point play. Little defensive breakdown there for the Wolverines that time, as got caught a little bit. So Chucky Swinesburg now sitting there with 2 fouls, 2 for the Wolverines in this period of play. Not using the buzzer tonight, so you don't always hear when people are coming in. But Joseph Roth checks back in. Swinesburg checked out. Lake checked out. Chris Smiley back in. So to the line to try to complete the three-point play is senior Adam Como. And wow, uses it all and gets it. 25 to should be 13 up there, I believe, Brad. Shot by Roth off the front of the rim, does not go. Graham with the rebound. Coming the other way. Graham now. Rolls around there. Wanted to drive in, but Wolverines had it well covered, not giving the opportunity. Kicks it back there. Como kicks it back out there to Kohlmeyer, top of the key. Graham wants to drive, puts up a 3. I think that was tipped by Smiley. Roth gets it, goes to Smiley. Oh, just not able to quite finish that play. Smiley does get the rebound. Windmeyer to Kreiser, to Roth, to Windmeyer for 3. Does not go, but oh. That's why Joseph Roth gets talked about in conversations of being one of the best players in the WPIAL. 2 points for Roth, 27 to 13. Rewind that, folks. It's impressive. Not giving up on a play. Kicks it out there. Fakes the shot, puts it up. I believe that was tipped again. Roth now kicks it down there to Kreiser. Wants to put it up, and he's going to be fouled. Shot don't go, but he's going to go line to shoot too, as Graham with the foul.
You were right, Brad.
I thought I was right. Yeah, the score
Yeah,
right now
they
is
missed
it's 26-13. I thought I was right.
Well, I noticed they didn't put up the free throw. So, but they got it up there now. Kreiser now does not go. So he misses his first attempt at the 2-shot foul. Lake checking in now for senior Windmeyer. Wolverines doubled up right now, 26 to 13. Kind of an even match second period so far. Kreiser gets the second one. The travel, ill-advised play there as, what's your score now?
27-13 is good. Yep, we're good. No, what a way to start a section game.
That's
a little
right.
bit of everything.
There is. Very physical play here.
The way it should
Nate
be.
Williams. Now Roth kicks it out there to Kreiser. Kreiser to Smiley. Wants to go underneath to Roth. Roth just kicks it back out for Williams for three.
For three!
Count it! He's got, what, 2 or 3 on the three-pointers on the night, Brad?
2 for 3.
Graham now. He's down top of the key. Like I said,
don't reach.
He'll drive, puts it up. But shot not good there by Pushak. Coming the other way underneath the Lake. Does not go as Kohlmeyer gets the rebound. Now Bobin coming the other way. This is to Pushak. Kicks it out there to Kohlmeyer. Guarded there by Roth. And a nice pickpocket there by Smiley. Joseph Roth behind the back dribble. Kohlmeyer tries to find him. Over to Kreiser. Puts it up. Does not go. Lake, what a rebound. And a way to put it back up in.
Full timeout, Ellwood City, I think.
So,
Full timeout by New Brighton.
yeah, New
Correct.
Brighton would take the full timeout here. So all of a sudden, the Wolverines find themselves up 32-13. The power of the three ball.
And the power of Nate Williams. 10 points tonight.
Yes.
2 3-pointers, going to the lane, getting some free throws, doing a little bit of everything. I'm a little bit of the injury bug for the Wolverines. Last Sunday, Nate Williams, unfortunately, was not able to play. He had a bum ankle, kind of rolled it there a little bit, and they let him rest on it. Then he came back. The following game, that Shenango Sunday night game, Will Nardone rolled his ankle, so he sat out the next game. But it looks like everybody's okay. Nardone not dressing tonight, just taking one just to relax for next week.
I talked to Willie after the game we had earlier this week, and, it's not bad, but unfortunately those sprains, the time frame on them is different for everybody.
Yep.
And I guarantee if he felt good enough to play, or the trainer, more
Yep.
importantly, thought he was good enough to play, he would dress tonight.
And in the end, we want you all healthy for next week because there's a big one next week.
They're all big. There's a shot by Graham off the back of the rim, does not go. Quick hustle by Lake, and his last touch, it goes out of bounds. Thought for a minute there we were going to get some new signage as he was sliding across the court, but he did get his momentum stopped.
Got a good sign for that one. That's called incoming.
Right. Graham. Oh, get that out of here, says Roth. But Graham ends up with it. Down the lane. It's stolen there by Roth. He's coming the other way. Got Smiley. Breaking to the hoop. Puts it up. Does not go, but up. That's two. Oh, Lake not able to get it. Shots don't go. Man, they're just slapping the ball. You just don't know where it's going to go next. That shot don't go. By Bobin. Coming the other way. Bounce pass to Williams. Oh, no look pass. Pretty tic-tac-toe.
All right.
Give Nate Williams a big assist on that one. It started backcourt with Joseph Roth finding Williams streaking, and he found his buddy Aaron Lake to put it in. Graham now. I think we're in a situation here where New Brighton is maybe trying to do too much. Just Smiley gets the ball stolen. Kicks it out there to Smiley. Roth fakes a three. Goes underneath the Lake. Oh, had the right idea. But he kicks it out to out of the rim. Chris Smiley makes the three. Wow, 37-13. Wolverines on a 16-3 run.
Wow.
Whew. All Wolverines here.
Just
in
what
this
the
second
doctor
period.
ordered.
Graham throws up a three. Off the side of the rim, does not go. Rebound there by Vion. Down the lane goes Kohlmeyer. He's going to be fouled. And right now you see the frustration really setting in for New Brighton.
So that foul was on Lake, his first Team's third in
They
the
will
act of shooting, though.
2 is Kohlmeyer. Brad, I'm just going to say it. First shot does not go. The Wolverines are up by 37-13, 24 points. And Joseph Roth is sitting there with 5 points.
How about that? You want him with the points, but I tell you what, you'll take it if you're up 24.
Well, next shot in and out of the rim does not go, and ball fumbled around there. Kohlmeyer ends up with it, and he's going to go line for them. I guess my point is, Brad, when we get into the real competitive games, Joseph Roth does not have to do all the scoring. And we see a game like tonight, and you're really seeing that in this offense right now, getting everybody involved, feeding off the athleticism of Joseph Roth. That foul is on number 3, Aaron Lake, his second, team's 4th. First shot by Kohlmeyer is good. Windmeyer's now going to check in for
Lake, I think.
Yep, for Lake with those 2 fouls.
second shot by Kohlmeyer. Does not go. I thought I heard a whistle, and then we did.
Oh, my.
As a lot, now they're calling him in the last minute.
Yeah.
So foul's going to be on the Wolverines. That's going to be on Windmeyer, his second.
Team's 5th.
So now Vion from the foul line makes the first one, making the score 37-15. Vion, his first point of the night, going for point number 2. And that is going to be good. We had some bodies flying underneath, and the official right now is just having some words with a couple players. And I think they're just wanting to make sure that this extracurricular stuff going on underneath stops. It's a very one-sided conversation as the officials doing all the talking, as it should be. So now, a 30-second timeout by New Brighton after all that with 2:15 remaining. And I don't have a problem with the official stopping there.
Well,
when you have a foul shot, you got 2 bodies laying on the ground out of bounds.
Well, this stemmed back to the first quarter there. And I'll say it, Roth was blocked. That's the first time we could probably say that in, I don't know, a bunch of games. And he was blocked by number 1, Brian Taylor. And when that happened, the bench for New Brighton kind of erupted. Now, we're talking a while ago. It's now 20-some points in our, in the background. But you could just tell, Taylor and Roth, they're going to play a little bit tight to make this happen. And that's the way that New Brighton's going to have to do it. Because if you're down 21, you're going to have to scrap back in this one.
Yes, you are. So it almost inbounded by Williams. Gets it to Joseph Roth. Lost his footing, but he runs down the court, coast to coast. Oh, my goodness. Da-da-da, da-da-da. And that was just an answer to the official. That's all that was. Out of bounds it goes. Last touch by New Brighton. And I mean as a compliment, Joseph Roth, like, okay, if we're going to do this, I'm going to make you pay. Kreiser now going to come in for Windmeyer. So it's almost like a full court press now by New Brighton. It's almost like the Wolverines are daring them to do it. You see what I'm saying there, Brad? They're bringing everybody back. Now Kreiser. Looking. And that's a foul, number 3. Not a good foul by Bobbin. It's going to be his first, team's second. Minute 47 remaining here. Oh, no.
Yep. Crossed the line there, unfortunately.
Over and back, and it don't matter about the ball. If it's the body, it's touching it. And is something they're going to have to learn that they can't do as you're now inbounding from that hash mark. So turnover for the Wolverines. There's a shot by Taylor, does not go. Kohlmeyer, well, trying to get the rebound. Coming out of it was Williams. Kreiser now out to Roth, fakes the pass, puts it down, up and in, and drives right down through there. And he got Taylor looking now over his shoulder every time he touches the ball. Kicks it out there. Shot way short. I don't think it was tipped. It was just an off-balance shot. As now Kreiser gets it to Roth. Roth backs in. Turnaround jumper. Off the back of the rim. Does not go. Graham gets it. Deep pass down there, and that is going to be out of bounds as Taylor went for it, but just a bit too far. 59 seconds. Be nice to see the Wolverines get 5 points here in the next 59 seconds. So Kreiser now. Swinesburg checked into the game. He brings it up. Kicks it out there to Roth. Roth all the way cross court to Smiley, the lefty for three.
It's gonna count, and it's gonna be a foul.
4-point play.
Wow.
Am I right, Brad?
Yep, because Nate Williams and number 1 got into a little pushing match underneath, and they're gonna call it. Wow. So Smiley's gonna get the three.
Yes, the count does go. Smiley gets the three.
And the foul.
Gonna be a foul.
Yeah. And it should
an
be
elbow on Brian
Ellwood ball.
Taylor. Yes, it's not going to be an extra shot.
No,
because
it's only
it's
three.
just the third foul.
Yep.
So at first I thought the foul was on Smiley who shot it, but no. The foul was on the floor on Taylor, his second. Kreiser now. Oh, my.
Oh, nice.
Make him pay. Kreiser with the floater. Last couple of games, we've seen Kreiser do that, Brad, and he's doing it with great success. Graham, Swinesburg, all over it. Graham ends up with it, passes it out there, kicks it over to Kohlmeyer. Does not go. Roth with the rebound. Kicks it out there to Swinesburg. Swinesburg, Chucky, looks. Turnaround jumper! Off the backboard, does not go. 15 seconds. Kohlmeyer, 46-16. Swinesburg with the steal. Full head of steam. Puts it in, looks for somebody to pass to. Oh, and nice hit there by Vion as it comes the other way. And that's going to be the end of it. 46-16.
Well, I tell you what, Thad.
What's the mercy rule?
Yeah, you asked for it, and they listened to you. They listened to you.
So can I say it?
I guess.
Mercy me, as the Wolverines lead 46-16.
Wow.
10-minute half here.
Yep.
So we'll get ready for that. So Brad's going to do some stat counting here. And folks, some fun we try to do every year. And recognize, we'll get through as many of these as I can. The program's hot off the press. And we'd like to talk about the great businesses in our community who have put ads in on this, and maybe some great Christmas ideas for you along the way. So as I go through here, hey, certainly got to thank the people down at Ram Acoustical Corporation down there in Beaver Falls. Hey, the great people over there at Allied Rubber and Supply. If you need a hose, a fitting, specialty fitting, them guys over there, we use them from our place. Hydrostatic hose testing, hydraulic hoses, industrial hose. Great people over there at Allied. Stop in. They'll help you right there on the spot. As we're going through here, McDonald's. You gotta love, they stop in all the time. Gonna stop by there on the way home tonight and get myself a milkshake. You should do the same. Thank you to McDonald's. Of course, every program you see, you got the great people at Luxembourg, Garbett, Kelly, and George Law Offices. They can handle any case at all. Folks, if you're thinking about gifts for Christmas, our great friends down on Main Street, Venezi Sporting Goods, screen printing, embroidery, direct to sports equipment, Ellwood stuff, New Brighton stuff, Beaver Falls, all the team gear you need and more. They do embroidering. So if you're one of them families that's got to get those pictures Christmas morning and you have all those matching pajamas, get your kid's name embroidered on them, so if you drank too much eggnog the night before, you can remember what your kids' names are the next morning. Check out Venezi Sporting Goods. Ellwood City Transit, they get our kids to where they need to go to school each and every day. Nalco and Ecolab Company certainly thank them. Bradley Brown, Family Dentistry. Hey, you don't want to be caught underneath the mistletoe with bad breath or dirty teeth. Check out Bradley Brown Dentistry over there. They can get you cleaned up. Posies by Patty, their wedding specialist. But hey, get that special loved one some flowers here this Christmas time of year. Hungarian Home, always great supporters of all we do. Hey, if you're into candy, and who's not into candy? Roslyn Candy Castle up there in New Brighton Avenue. Certainly do thank them. Hey, buy your loved one a new car. McElwain Motor Company, the McElwain family of dealership. Hey, you're out getting down the Christmas tree, the wife got you picking up all them heavy boxes out of the attic and you hurt your back, go to Pangonis Chiropractic right there in town. He'll get you cracked back into place. Ellwood City Candy Company, always great supporters. You can get all your candies there, stocking stuffers and more. Hey, Toman Funeral Home, they're always great supporters. Tomans, they'll be the last to let you down, the funeral home over there. The T-Box, indoor golf and sports lounge. Got food, got drinks, got the virtual golf. You can play any course you want and more. Our great friends at Michael's Furniture. Love the guys, Mike Perry and everybody down there. And then Atlas Supply. I tell you what, they are one of the best kept secrets around. Craig, or Bubba and Danielle Woodhead are owners. Folks, if you need a new kitchen cabinet, if you need tops for it, you got a pantry that needs redone, they got the marble, they got such a great selection. I got to tour their store here a year or two ago, and they just do a fantastic job competitively. They're better priced than most of the big name places. Atlas Supply and Company. So the Pizza Joe's, everyone goes to Pizza Joe's. We love Pizza Joe's. Hey, you need a tire company, you need snow tires, it's right around the corner. They'll be more than glad to help you out. Marion Dental Care, Martin C. Marion. Dave's Hometown Shop and Save. Get all your things you need for that Christmas dinner, Christmas Eve dinner, or just something you want to go eat. Check out Dave's Hometown Shop and Save. Daimio Law Offices, yeah, they'll get you set up and into place. Our great friends over at Air Physical Therapy, they do a fantastic job. They have classes over there that you want to take, spinning and all that other stuff. I thought spinning was like you're spinning around. No, it's on a bike. They spin the tires on a bike. Michael Newpower, franchise owner of Homestead in Care. As I'm going, hey, Saxon Club, great place up there on the hill. They got a kitchen up there now. Stop by, become a member, or just stop by and visit. They got that room in the back for all your fun times. You got a graduation party or whatever it might be. Nico's, we love Nico's. They're always here at the games, and they do a great job. Stop by, get one of the best calzones, and they got one of my favorites. I just get the calzones when I'm there, but an awesome steak salad to go along with it. We got Ellwood City Sports, that's us. Check us out. Of course, the Color Center. Hey, if you're getting married and you need something, they'll print it for you. If you need something, all that fancy stuff they do, the prints. Also, they got FedEx and UPS to send out your gifts to people far away from home. Hey, I am going to check this place out. It is the Pancake House. You gotta love pancakes down in South Hills, Scott Township, and McIntyre Square in North Hills. Their son Chucky plays on the team. They're supporting local businesses. They use Marburger Farm Dairy, Hillendale Farms, Caruso's Coffee Shop, and Coloni's. But a great place. I know I am going to be check out. Man, they got pictures There's corned beef hash, potato pancakes, s'mores pancakes. They got it all. And of course, 20 years of service, advanced plumbing, drain, and boiler service. Butchie, if you got something, gas, water heater, something that's wrong, be sure to help that out. Hey, and Frederick Roth, dentistry. Hey, they can get you all cleaned up. You know, you have that crazy cousin or ex-sister-in-law that thinks their fruitcake is really good. There's no such thing as good fruitcake, but they send it to you anyway, and they forgot to chop up the walnuts. You bite into it, chip a tooth, boom! You can go to Frederick Roth Dentistry, and they'll get that chip tooth all fixed up. Hope this helped with some of your Christmas needs this year, folks. We got 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. I'm going to take a break.
Who gave you eggnog already?
Hey,
I blame them for that excitement.
No, hey, it's all good. We're up 46-16 in our first conference game. We got Christmas what is today? 10 days away.
Bah humbug.
No, get in.
Christmas is also the theme tonight for the student section.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. They got the Santa Claus hats going on and pajamas. They should get their pajamas embroidered. In case they forget their name, they can look down and see it.
You need to stop while you're ahead.
It's halftime. I don't think anybody listens anyway.
And on that note, we'll take a break here. We'll be back in about a minute or two. 46-16 Wolverines. All right, folks, welcome back here to Lincoln High School. Big Jim here in Ellwood City, Pennsylvania. 46-16 in favor of Ellwood City. Ellwood City 17 of 35 on field goals compared to 5 for 24 from New Brighton. New Brighton also had 16 turnovers, and that led to a bunch of points for Ellwood City. They finished that first half with 7 3-pointers, 21 via the three-point line. And it looks like we're ready to go. Third quarter action.
I think the other key thing I'll just throw in there, Brad, is those 7 3-pointers were from, 3 different players? 4 different players?
Oh, the balance, 11, 10, 9, 8.
Yep, I love the balance. So Wolverine possession there in favor of them. And Kreiser goes underneath there to Joseph Roth. He just moves around, turn around, jump. A little too hard off the back of the rim. Follows the shot, gets his own rebound all the way over to Kreiser for 3. Off the front of the rim, does not go. Williams not giving up, but Roth ends up with it somehow. Turn around, uses the glass, kiss it in.
What a possession. That's ridiculous.
Yep, that's just not quitting. Graham now kicks it out there. The Bowman, Kohlmeyer now. Bounce pass to Graham. Stolen there by Lake. He's tripped up.
And he's going to get fouled.
So, yes, there's a foul on the play. Be New Brighton's first. And he just now we are in mercy situation.
I was going to say,
that clock does not stop. That foul was on number 3, his second, Bowman. Coming up the court is Williams. Williams stops, gets in the hands of senior Kreiser. Kreiser, the junior, smiling. Kreiser now tries dribbling down, had to pick up the dribble because he met resistance. Gets in the hands of Joseph Roth. Wants to get down toward the baseline. Want to turn around and jump. A nice job there by Kreiser, not giving up. He's going to drive.
Oh, my.
It's Kreiser. Highlight reel there for Kreiser.
Wow.
All Wolverines here. Floater, and he's going to be fouled. Number 20, that's going to be Kreiser, his second, team's first. Now Graham's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Off the rim, does not go. Second shot by Graham, doesn't go. Another rebound for Joseph Roth. Down the court goes Lake, puts it up. Oh, charge. Going to be a foul on Lake, and the right call as Lake was just trying to get in there, and Brighton was able to get it stopped. A foul is on, yet Lake is third. So, I wanted to say, after the game the other night, stopped by Sheets. Joseph Roth was in there, and I told him that he got a triple-double. Man, his face lit up. Graham got it blocked by Kreiser. Roth gets it down to Kreiser. He had to stretch and reach. Awkward shot.
And
goes
one.
In. Counted, and one. Taylor's going to get nailed again with another foul as he hit him hard. But Joseph just said, he goes, man, that was one of my goals this year, is to get a triple-double. And he was able to get that done. And I'm just wondering here tonight, Brad, we'll tally him up at the end of the game. But, so now Kreiser will try to complete the and one. He's got 12 points on the night.
That's number 1's third foul for New Brighton, team's second.
So Kohlmeyer checked out, and Joey Kennedy checked in. I think you had him in a JV game, did you not, Brad?
Yes, we did.
Kreiser now, and completes the three-point play. 4 players for Ellwood in double digits. Pass down there. Como gets it out there to Taylor. Dribbling underneath is Como. Gets it in the hands of Bobin. Bobin tries dribbling out of trouble. Taylor wants to launch up a 3. Does not go. Roth now with the rebound. Using that right-hand dribble. Gets it out there to Smiley, to Williams, underneath, going down the baseline, using the body, and a clean block that time. It went out of bounds, but I do want to say Kennedy, who just came in, able to get his mitts in there. Kennedy, just a freshman out there. Kreiser inbounding. He wanted to go to Williams. Almost got to 5 seconds. It was getting close. Roth, bounce pass. Oh, Williams underneath. Unable to get it. And I think we're going to call, they need to call jump ball, and they do. Possession arrow in favor of New Brighton. 4 minutes already gone here in this rolling clock. Widmeyer will check in for Kreiser. Kreiser leads right now with, I believe it's 13 points up there. So there's the pass to Vion, check back in. Como passes it out there. Going down the lane, puts it up, and shot don't go. Going to get a pushing foul. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2 is Kennedy. Foul's going to be on Joseph Roth, his first. Team's third here with 3:19 remaining. So Kennedy with his first foul shot attempt. Makes the first one. A lot of rotation on that ball. Used the backspin method. Second shot by Kennedy. And it does not go. Rebound there by Lake. Lake passes it to the senior, Joseph Roth. Roth directing some traffic now. Wants to drive, gets a little pick there. Deep 3. It's going to be short and rebounded by Kennedy. Coming the other way. Como now with the ball. Almost traveled there. Kennedy gets it underneath. Kicks it back out to Taylor. Taylor drives off the front rim, does not go. Widmeyer with the rebound, get the hands of Joseph Roth, gets it up to Chris Smiley. Smiley wants to drive, passes down to Lake. Patiently, Lake puts it up and in. I like the patience there by Lake that time. This kid just keeps getting better and better. There's Kennedy for three, off the mark. Fighting over it, and up and in is number 10, Mikey Vion. He gets his 4th point. Roth now down, dumps it over to Lake, and he lost the handle. Coming the other way. Now Bobin gets in the hands of Taylor. Taylor, and I think they're going to get Smiley with the foul. It should be on the floor. Yes, it is. That's going to be Smiley's second. Teams would be 4th now, I do believe.
Foul on Ellwood, number 5, Chris Smiley, his second, team 4th.
So the Wolverines now with that $1:55. I don't quite understand the rolling clock yet, but it is rolling right now. But they're stopping for some of the foul shots. They did.
It's on the floor.
No, but before they did.
Yeah, they stop after 10 seconds.
Oh, is that, okay. That's what it was.
A favorable
Reminded.
10 seconds.
Okay. So Graham now kicks it back out to Taylor. He wants to drive. Had some subs come in there for the Wolverines.
Yep, number 10, Nate Kennedy in there.
So out of bounds the ball goes. So yes, number 10, Nate Kennedy.
Schweinsberg.
Kennedy, just a sophomore. And the junior, Schweinsberg, checks in. So now Joseph Roth, a little over a minute to go here in this 3rd period. Wants to direct traffic. Gets young Kennedy down to the blocks. Schweinsberg fakes the 3, kicks it back out to Joseph Roth. He wanted to take the 3, but thought better of it. Coach Bradley now giving direction. There's the 3, off the back of the rim, does not go. Big rebound there by Lake. Oh, gonna say a jump ball. And I'll tell you, number 10, Vion, took one in the nose. But so Kreiser now checking back in for Widmeyer. Rolling clock here, 20 couple seconds remaining.
Yeah, possession arrow was in favor of the Wolverines.
And the clock, with the rolling clock, you want to get this going. Let's go. 10 seconds. Let's go.
Into Joseph Roth.
That's how you get it going.
Yep. 2 points for Roth. And he's got 13, and that's the end of 3. At the end of 3, it's 57-19. Wolverines outscored 11-3 that time. Hey, a chance to see the new Brighton Lions cheerleaders here between this 3rd and 4th quarter. Nice job by the new Brighton cheerleaders. Nice of them to make the trip with the team here tonight. Monday night, the Ellwood City Lady Wolverines will be traveling to New Brighton to take on their girls basketball team. What else we got going on next week? We got Aliquippa girls here. I know that Wednesday night, and and Wilmington girls will be playing here. So the Lady Wolverines had 1 game this week. 3 games next week.
Yeah, our next broadcast not till Wednesday. Busy one though, because Tuesday night is at
Neshannock.
Yeah.
3. Wow. Woo! Watch the rafters there as Dash Graham got the 3-pointer. So now Kreiser breaks that press. Puts it out there to Lake. Lake for a 3. Off the rim, doesn't go, but Kreiser gets the rebound. Underneath the Lake, not quitting is Lake. Lake's contribution keeps getting better and better. And a full timeout now taken by New Brighton. Quickly into this in this final period of play.
So we're talking about that
Tuesday
schedule.
night, yeah.
Monday night, the Lady Wolverines are at New Brighton. A big one there to kind of. It's been a little bit of some break there in between games. On the flip side, Ellwood City, this is the one you got to prepare for. Tuesday night. That's a big one. Lawrence County Sports Network will be there to cover it. It is Neshannock. At Neshannock. Wednesday will be our next broadcast. The Lady Wolverines return back, and you said, I believe it was Aliquippa.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there. And I think, what did we say? Friday night. It's a double whammy that we got an issue, and we're hoping that Lawrence County Sports Network can pull through. We talked to James Dotson tonight, and he said it's 50-50. The boys play at Shenango, the girls play at home. So there's two Ellwood basketball games going on. We're hoping to have both covered. If not, worst case scenario, we'll post a link for Shenango's huddle camera.
Sounds like a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Dotson think you can do that? Or
Absolutely.
Not sure? Okay. So, underneath, and going to be a foul. I don't know. Pushek was underneath there.
I think they're going to call it on Smiley.
Yeah, I believe it's going to be
his
Smiley.
third. Team's first.
So they're down the lane goes Taylor. Lefty puts it up and in. Schweinsberg with the rebound. Outlet pass to Smiley. He looks down there, puts it up, and awkward shot, and it does not go. Once again, bodies on the floor. We have an injured New Brighton player down, and they do stop the clock, stop play, as number 10, Mikey Vion, went down there. Trainer Jacob Miller from Ellwood City is quickly there to take a look at the situation.
Foul on number 10. His first, team 7.
So a different way for Nate Kennedy to get in the books. He does have a foul.
Oh, I got it wrong, number 10. So, yes. So there was a foul at the other end of the court. I was actually looking at Vion down here.
What we'll do, folks, we'll take a timeout here. 59-22, Ellwood City with the lead.
Okay, welcome back, folks, as number 10, Mikey Vion, was helped off the court, and he's being looked at now by our trainer. Meanwhile, while that was, Brian Taylor now is at the line to shoot 2, and he makes the first one.
And the foul was on 10, Nate Kennedy, his first, team's second.
So second shot is good by Taylor. So the Wolverines need somebody to inbound. Schweinsberg now. He's running out of time. Oh, he does get it in there. Get nice pass by Kennedy to get it to Smiley. Out to Windmeyer. Schweinsberg over to Kennedy. He's got the open three. Off the back rim, does not go. Aaron Lake
rebound.
Puts it up. Rebounds. Gets it again. Puts it up. Spins around. Yeah, the up and down. The up and down got him. Applaud the effort of Nate. There was like 3 black shirts just hovering around him. As Chris Smiley's going to check out of the game.
Caleb Survic and Keithan Jones check in for the Wolverines.
So Taylor takes it down, puts it up, does not go. Puts it up and in. That was Colmeyer, I do believe.
Official timeout.
Yep, looks like we're going to be cleaning the benches potential. Well, we'll see here. Yeah, there's the benches. I was wondering about the bench clearing here. In a good way. I should say, not bench clearing in a bad way.
So I think the New Brighton coach just said, hey, we want to sub a bunch of people in. So
Right.
they just,
Right.
we know we got Mercy.
Yep.
So I don't.
4, 11, 2, 21, and 3.
For
so
who?
we're still okay. So no changes.
So, no changes. I don't understand.
I don't know either.
So Lake runs away from everybody,
Why not?
goes down the lane, puts it up, and just a little bit short, gets his own rebound,
All
puts it up
right.
and in for Lake. And he's going to be in double digits, I think, for the second time this season. Kohlmeyer now. Puts it up, in and out of the rim, does not go. Fighting over it. Lake, rebounding machine, up to Chucky Swinesburg. Slam it, Chucky. And, oh, what a pass! What a pass as Lake goes in there to finish. I don't think it was a pass, but that's what we're going to call it. I like Chucky. Just some real sloppy play here going on now. A foul on somebody.
Has to be expected.
Listen, number 10, Nate Kennedy, his second. He's now number 21. Will go to the line. Pushak. Number
Tyler
4
Smiley.
checking in for the Wolverines, Mr. Tyler Smiley. Shot is good. 4:53 remaining. Swinesburg now. That's how you break the press. You get the ball and you run. You're going to give a foul on number 3, Bobin. His third, team's first. We have Fluman check in. Matt Flumer now checking in. A
Number
junior.
20 for New Brighton. A little bit of everything going on. That's Carter Jackson.
Kennedy now goes down, kicks it out there to number 23.
For three!
Drains the three. Keith Jones gets on the scoreboard. With that shot, guarded there by Cervic. Jackson now. Up to number 3. Nice ball movement here. Carter Jackson now. Turnaround jump, doesn't go. Rebound there by Kennedy. Head up, gets it to the hands of Cervic. Cervic goes down the baseline, just throws it up there. Does not go. Who comes away with it? But Mr. Kennedy. Now, Tyler Smiley. There's, do it again! As Jones drains his second 2. We're in the zone. Is Mr. Keith Jones. 2 possessions, 2 3-pointers. New Brighton now. Throws it out there to Como. Como over to Bobin. Bobin covered there by Smiley. Tyler Smiley, that is. No block! Oh, no! Oh!
That's one way to get into the books.
The Flumer Fanatics.
The foul.
The Flumer Fanatics to my left thought he had a block. I like that.
I think we thought so the
I
same.
think we do. So, going to be a foul. Well, number 3 with the shot. Bobin. The guys at the scoreboard are having a hard time keeping up with all these. I understand it.
I'm getting there too. It's getting
Second
close.
shot by Bobin is good. Another check in here is number 13, Cameron Kazir.
Kazzer, yep.
Kazzer.
Yep.
Got this press going here. Gets it in to Jones. Jones, dribble. Let me forget, Jones is just a freshman out there playing some good ball. There's Smiley. Oh, and the slippage of the
he got
foot.
caught.
Yep.
He got caught.
That jump stop. It works until you slide of the foot. Here comes New Brighton. Got kind of a track meet going here. Puts it up. Nice jumper there. That was number 20, Carter Jackson. Their freshman checks in. Cervic now. Not big in stature, but big in heart. He knows how to handle that ball. He wants to drive it down. It's going to be blocked. Flumer with the rebound. That's on the floor. Could be questionable. Number 11 is who the foul is on, Joey Kennedy. And number 32 now, Cuevas.
Yep, Mikhail Cuevas.
Mikhail Cuevas checks in for Keithan Jones. We'll see Keithan Jones' dad Monday night as an assistant coach on the girls, and we'll see his sister Kayla Monday night, who I think is averaging about 19 points a game right now for the Lady Wolverines. Flumer gets the ball, kicks it out there to Tyler Smiley. Smiley to Kennedy to Serving to Cuevas to Kennedy. Puts it up, and Smiley, shot don't go, gets the rebound. Kennedy for three. Drains it, three. How many guys have threes tonight? They got to be up like 6 people. Minute 42.
Numbers are correct. 6 different individuals with threes.
There's a steal by Servik, but no, it's given back, not given, it worked for. Puts it up and in for the easy layup is Joey Kennedy. I think we're going to be seeing this Kennedy kid in a couple years be playing pretty good ball.
Oh, yeah.
Cuevas. Now he dribbles. Head of steam.
Go all the way. Oh,
Kicks it out there to Kennedy.
right back to him.
Oh.
There it is. Here it is. For 3.
For 3.
Line drive, baby!
Yeah! Another 3. It's raining threes from the bench here at Ellwood City. Goes underneath. Flumer didn't get it. Cuevas fights for the rebound. Going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Cuevas. Dante Pierce now checking in for Brendan Hendrickson.
And Dante Pierce. I got to say something, folks. This officially means the entire bench for Ellwood City checked in tonight.
Game. And a whole lot of them scored. Cuevas kicks it out there. Final 35 seconds. Kicks it out there. All the way out there to number 13. It's Kazir. Bounce pass underneath, puts it up, doesn't go. There's Smiley with the rebound. Kicks it out there to Braden Henderson. And, unfortunately, does go out of bounds. And, folks, we're in the waning seconds here of this game. Down the lane he goes. Turns around, jumps it up, off the rim, does not go. Give him the rebound.
Absolutely.
Brendan Hendrickson. So a big win for the Wolverines here tonight, 75-33. Great night for the Wolverines offensively. A lot of three-pointers make up that 75 points.
I tell you what, Thad, everybody checked in for the Wolverines. 7 individuals scored 3-pointers. Roth rested almost the entire second half, which means it's setting it up for next Tuesday. It's going to be great. A nice little break there for Roth. He's been going tight all season long. Everybody gets to play. 7 different 3-pointers. The rebounds are plenty. It's time for the JV. Get on the court a little bit. And you know what? Give some break to these individuals. Great game by New Brighton. We knew coming in this was going to be an outmatched a little bit. New Brighton did graduate 4 starters, I think, last year. So there's a lot of youth on this team. We got to see a little bit of good stuff there. The JV team has some stuff coming up as well. But kudos to the coaching staff of Ellwood City, head coach Dan Bradley, Ricky Roth. A great evening, teacher appreciation night. It's December. It's Christmas night. What a great package.
It is a great win for the Wolverines, and go 1-0 in section play. And, of course, the big one Tuesday night for the Wolverines. So, folks, our next broadcast will not be till next Wednesday, but we're going to have activity between now and then. So keep apprised to our social media pages, Brad Windhorst Twitter, ecwolverines.com, Ellwood City Wolverines YouTube page, and, of course, our Facebook page as well. Dakota, anything more?
Yes, one big thing for musical. We will have auditions tomorrow from 10 to 1 o'clock in the boardroom here in the high school. So even if you didn't come to the meeting or didn't fill out the form, if you want to audition, come tomorrow between 10 and 1 at the high school boardroom.
Sounds good. Get in on the musical, and always a lot of fun. Brad, bowl season officially starts tomorrow.
Oh, you
I
got
know
me
you're gonna
already.
be busy, so I'll be getting your text on bad calls, good calls, great plays for the next 2 weeks.
Yep.
Looking forward to it. With that, folks, alongside Dakota Marshall, our cameraman, Brad Windhorst, the man with the plan, the man that's got it all, and myself, Thad Sturgeon. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast as much as we've enjoyed presenting it to you. Once again, congratulations to our seniors and their recognized, and appreciate all the great teachers within our Ellwood City School District. Good night, everybody.